Hey there, Spiritual Squad. Hope everyone's doing well. It's time for another series of In the Chair. I apologize for not being around sooner. I've been so busy, happy to complain about. But I want to share that with you because that's what's been going on. So I'm a little bit behind. I'm going to try to catch up with these different videos. I again first like, subscribe, and share with others. Please don't forget to do that. For God is by Richard. There's a lot of things here I'm trying to continue to build, and so on and so forth. And I invite you to please let other people know about this information because we need it. So today's exciting topic for me, I think it's exciting because it's references. And what I mean is choices of references. And just like the world, when people want to verify who you are, when you want to get a job and do things, it's just references. Well, references, witnesses, testimonies, that's what we have. And so I'm bringing this up because as a spiritual person and an advisor, and I've been doing this for over 30 years, and so many, I have too many testimonies, have a lot of experience, priests, all these other things I am. And I say all that because I have my own references. I tell people, you should really verify and make sure what they're saying is true. I'm bringing this up because there are so many people who claim to be spiritualists and advisors and all this stuff on these platforms. Just because they have a large following doesn't know and doesn't mean they know shit. And so I want to say that is because I'm getting a lot of new people that have joined me in my religious practices, and then just the growth and development for my classes and stuff. And interesting enough, the people that were leading them, advising before they came to the truth, they realized that they were being suckered. But you never asked anything. You never even verified if they were who they say were. Whose responsibility is that? So I say that because it's important. You need to check people's credentials. Just because there's visibility doesn't mean anything. I've seen videos, I've seen, all kinds of things. I just think it's interesting. And when I look at the people and I say, well, who are they? Well, where did they get this information? They've blended things, they've mixed it, they've had the spirit to them, you know, told them that they are a priest, that they know what they're talking about, and they're magical. Charlatans. So, but I don't blame them because you go and buy the stuff online. You go say, oh, the easiest way to do it, we don't want to do the work. You don't check anything. Then you get things that are empty, not right, mix up your life. Things get messed up. References have to be really verifiable because in the event something happens, like how do we live off testimonies. It's a referral based thing. And if the person doesn't have any true experiences or they've had people that have questioned them and they don't like it, then they get upset, they get mad because it's not the truth. And I say, your spiritual leaders and teachers and advisors should have references. They should have real skill sets. They should have all these things, something that you can check. Now, keep in mind, if you don't check it because it's the easiest way you look search and spiritual advisor comes up and you just pick them, I mean, you got to blame yourself when you get empty stuff, unprepared, or you buy things, just nothing's done. There's no, they told you, here you go. That's like the palm readers on the beach. You want to quickly get that thing, I don't blame them either. The fact is, you just want to get it because it's quick. You don't want to do the work. You don't want anything. Your spiritual teacher, leaders, godparents, ones that are going to lead you, the concept is that someone's going to carry you to life, to the end. And you want to make sure someone that has your best interests in where you're going, your future. Now, if you don't think you're worth all that, then I can understand that. But I think we all kind of do. And so you have an obligation. Do your research. Ask questions. But listen, it should be just like you buy a car. You're making a big decision. Just like a house, you're making a big decision. Someone's being responsible for the rest of your life. That's the intent, to stay for life. You got to do some checks and balances. And I don't mean check to go on social media and they say who they are. Who do you know that they've done? Are they really valid priests or whatever? Do they have the right to consecrate things? Do they really have the things they say they do? And just because you put beads on, you put a bracelet on, a little hoo-ha hat, and all the stuff you do, does not make you verifiable. Does not make you bona fide. Do you know how many priests that I've heard about and they have on a little bracelet that looks like the religious bracelet. And so you say, oh, they got all these bracelets, they got all these necklaces. Oh, they gotta be real. And meanwhile, they're the worst people. They're the ones taking your money, take you for a ride, the palm readers. You didn't verify anything. You wanted a quick answer. You wanted to spend your money. Now, if you want to just give your money away, give it to charity. At least you can, well, maybe you could write it off. I don't know. But you're not going to get anything. All they're going to get, quickly come, quickly go. So I say that, so check your references. Ask people for references. Talk to people with testimonies where you had real experiences with real people, not online, but contact them. And if they give you shit like, why who you asking me all this? They give you all that, trust me, more than likely, they also got a wolf in sheep's clothing. So think about that. I'm not discrediting anyone. I'm just saying, let's use our common sense. Check your references, get references, verify all that. How much are you going to lose by finding out? I know I'm real. Been doing this for 25 years. Spiritual's 30 years. Into meditation, teaching classes, all that stuff. I know I'm good. And I have a lot of people who can verify that. You can ask those people. And I have no question answering questions about practices, religious, meditation, all that stuff. I'm proud of who I am. You should be proud of who you are. If you're not real and somebody exposed you, just because you delete them, block them, act like they don't exist, that's not true either. Those people run. So what people do, like myself, who verify that these are true or not, because being sent to ask, they get mad at you. Because you know what? You're calling them out. Why? Well, who was your godparent? Where were you initiated at? All these questions. Tell me about who can I ask for questions to speak about you. You have other godchildren. You have other customers, clients. You have any of that stuff. You have a website. All this stuff talks about real things. If it's unverifiable, they give you a hard time, they don't like you asking all the questions, run for the hills. Because more than likely,